because 2Fresh interview.
That's true.
Very well, maybe listening.
I still hate
so if you're listening, Apples, fuck you.
Yeah, Apples, thanks for the support.
Thanks for the support. Me and Charlie are being douchebags.
Yeah, but he's my brother.
Like,
He's my brother.
You guys are pushing him away, and I'm trying to retain a fan and a friend.
But he's
if
my,
he wants to retain,
brother, so I could say
if he wants to retain brother status, then in return for the shit he said to me, I can talk whatever shit I want to at any given time, be it on the radio, on stage, to the President of the United States, to Jesus. It doesn't matter.
Hold on, let's go back real quick. When the fuck are you going to be talking to Jesus? You
ain't talking to Jesus, bro.
You ain't talking to Jesus, bro. You're going the wrong way.
You're going the wrong way. What are you assuming about me? You trying to say that I am not holy?
Yeah.
I'm not pure?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, Charlie. I thought we were homies.
We are. That's why I'm being honest with you.
That's why I'm being honest.
Stefan will talk to Jesus whenever Jesus tells him he's going to hell.
Yeah. Basically. See, he's got it. He knows what's up.
He'll send an assistant. He'll be like, I don't know. I don't think I should go down there. Like,
I don't think I should go down there. Man, come on. It'll be cool.
Let me spit a 60.
You're with me.
Maybe I can change your mind.
Yeah. Good times.
Good talk.
Yeah, exactly. This is what we deal with on Basement Radio. Tacos
or pizza, bro?
Whenever I walked in,
Bro,
I was glad that she was like, go downstairs, because it would have been funny if I'd have shown up and she'd have been like, oh, they're upstairs. I was like, so I just knew to go downstairs. That was Basement Radio.
It's Basement Radio. Where do you think we at? I'm sorry that the studio is only half done. I'm still waiting on more soundproofing. It's all going to be, and then the ceiling's going to be soundproof too. It has really good acoustics in here, but my preamp's underpowered right now, so I'm just running my interface. That's why I haven't opened it to the public yet, to charge studio times, because it's not done, and I'm not trying to have some half-ass shit.
Basement Radio actually started upstairs.
Here. Oh. Yeah, yeah, fuck it. Bring the garbage can
you said, so you asked Fresh if it's tacos or pizza.
Yeah, I sure did.
Why don't you just show him your lighter, then?
All right. Pizza is a pizza guy. See, I couldn't choose,
We eat a lot of
so I said taco pizza.
We eat a lot of Mexican.
Mm-hmm. That's where I went with it. What?
We eat a lot of Mexican.
Yeah, I like tacos.
Us too.
Yeah, Mexicans taste really good.
Yeah, I eat Mexicans all the time. No, Mexicans the shit. We actually ordered to eat Peoria. When we lived in Peoria, we used to order jalapenos all the time. It was the shit. And now we don't have jalapenos anymore, so we can't get the ranchero cheesesteak. It kind of sucks dick. But we get blue margaritas all the time now.
Oh, yeah?
Awesome. On delivery.
That was a cool story, bro.
It is a fucking cool story. Filled with heartburn and deliciousness and tortilla chips.
I'm just an asshole.
Different colors. Wouldn't have you any other way, Charles.
Like
Even though you have a shirt that says Johnson on it.
It says Jimmy Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson.
I don't follow the NASCARs, but
I'll tell you what, man. The first time I went to NASCAR ride, I watched
you have
Jimmy
two
Johnson
different words for
win.
penis on your shirt right now.
I goddamn straight I do. And I got penises on my arm. You see my tattoo?
Yes, I have.
Christ.
He does.
I'm from Pekin, Illinois.
He has a penis cross on his arm.
I'm from Pekin, Illinois.
I'm from Pekin, Illinois. Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm from Pekin, Illinois, and I like Basement Radio. And a cold cup of Budweiser with a lip full of skull. Yeah.
I gotta do shit.
Methamphetamine, niggas, don't forget the methamphetamine. Oh yeah, and meth. Definitely love the meth. Basement Radio.
Basement Radio does not condone drug use or being from Pekin. If you suffer from drug addiction or being from Pekin, please find help immediately because both are incurable diseases and you're probably fucked.
So, do you have any other hobbies besides the music and the video games?
Not that I have time for anymore, really. I just go to work, go to school, play video games, try to write as much music as I can, and I don't know. I like fishing. I haven't got to do that though yet.
It just keeps getting worse the older you get to. Like now, all I do is work.
Yeah, but then
music,
like you get to a certain age, and it's kind of like, Well, I mean, I can't really do the music no more.
Don't you fucking shut your whore mouth.
I was doing these
I'll be 60 years old on that fucking stage, about to have a heart attack. I will die in front of fucking 40,000 people. Watch me.
I was doing these discussions for some schoolwork that I had, and I found myself like kind of not so much complaining, but just like stating how little time I have.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was reading some of the other students in my classes' books, and they had kids, and then I was like, yeah, I can't really bitch about not having any time because I don't have any kids.
So with work and your daily responsibilities and shit, are you gonna be looking to tour on this album at all?
See, that's something I haven't really addressed yet. It really just depends on how it turns out and what's going on at that time. I can't confirm something like that, but I definitely need to get out there and do some shows after it comes out. So, if not,
we would definitely
at least a few shows.
Yeah, you definitely reach out to us on that.
For sure.
Well, we're trying to stay on the road a lot probably the next 3 years at least.
Yeah, I mean,
we're going to be on the road constantly.
Yeah,
so.
if there's a show on a week,
we got
I'm
out-of-state venue plugs and shit now, and I'd really like to see you get your music actually out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
definitely, I've got a lot.
You're in with the elites, dude. If anyone's putting Peoria on the map, it's people like me, you, Kata. Fucking the OGs that have put their work in and paid their dues. At one point in time, you weren't an OG, but you are now. Like, fuck.
Yeah,
like I'm getting old, dude. I watched him start as a new rapper, and now he's an OG already. And my old ass is still trying to make it. We're actually just doing. Like, I'm 30. I'm about to turn 31, and we're just now making it. Like, things are just now actually happening. This shit takes a lot of work, and you got the talent to be able to bypass a lot of that initial work. And not because a lot of artists have to build their talent up and get to a point to where they can present it to people. You came on the scene just nasty as fuck, killing shit.
Fuck, your first show wasn't your first show Tech?
No, my first performance live was Team Backpack.
Oh, yeah, in California.
Shit,
that's right.
Son.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a way to pop that cherry, man.
My first show was Young Mung's birthday party at the American Legion.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, I remember that.
Show. My first live performance was Team Backpack, 2,000 people.
Yeah.
I was Group A1 because I registered early. 8th person on the microphone.
Damn,
and the guy,
man.
out of the 2,000 people competing, I was number 8, and the guy in front of me was loud. So
they turned your mic way down.
So they turned the mic way down, and my voice, as you can even tell right now, doesn't really cut through. Even whenever I'm performing, I try to focus a lot on my cadence and stuff like that helps with the delivery. And
reserve breaths, and if you're belting, you can't reserve breaths.
For that was my moment in 8 Mile where Eminem starts and doesn't get anything out and has to walk off stage because I got, spent the amount of money to get out there. Yeah. And then I got up. You only got 16 bars, one shot, one go, bottom line. I got 14 of my bars out, and some of the bars I used in my last 4-bar stanza were from that song that we played, I Don't Give Up, because I was just using some of my hardest shit to try to make an impression at that time. And after those 2 bars, for the 15th and 16th bar of my verse, I started to spit the next 2 bars in that song instead of the last 2 bars of the verse I'd written for Team Backpack. And as soon as they came out on like bar 15, I was like, I just said, "Oh shit," and then walked off the stage. So it was. So a lot of people would look at that and be like, "Wow, what a waste of money." Went out there, did that, and that was really the experience for me, where it was like, I let myself down so much that I had to, come back from something like that and use that as something to be like.
I did the same thing in my Team Backpack.
What can I do to make sure that I don't shit the bed again like that? Yeah. And that's really helped with me with like live performances and stuff like that. Just being prepared.
It really is. At the end of the day, it's all about that. Like how you project yourself and how you present yourself live, how your visuals are, like your stage presence, your energy. A lot of the reason that, like, I haven't dropped any notable music in probably like 4 years. Like, I've dropped singles here and there, but like no albums, no like really heavily produced songs or videos. But yet we're going across the country and we're fucking in with M&E and LSP and fucking Cryptic Wisdom's people and shit like that. That's all because of what we do live. How our team presents ourselves when we're out doing shows, when we're in public, and when me and Mung are on stage. The energy we put into it and the passion that we put into it, it's more than just the sound of the music. It gets people's attention, and when people see that, they see that we got our shit together and they want to work with us. It's only gonna work for so long. That's why I'm trying to drop this album, some new shit, some hard shit. But yeah, how you present yourself is a good fucking 50% of the battle.
That's a way to start your music career, though. Fucking Team Backpack. Fuck you. That was the year. I think that was the year after you guys.
That was the year after I went, because I didn't get picked because I was a drug addict, and I gave a half-ass entry my second year, and so he went out and held it down for SCP that year.
Yeah,
I went out there the first year.
And then the following.
Well, me and Chris actually. It was Chris. So. Me and Chris held it down that year, but. Yeah, no, I hate my entry. My second entry was so fucking garbage, dude. I was like, no wonder I didn't. I could barely even keep my head up. How the fuck am I supposed to?
No, I like how. See, the thing is, I hate how a lot of like artists and shit these days, you'll hear them just rapping over their own shit.
Dude, I hate that shit, man.
Even when he was doing his
lip syncing and shit. And,
when he was doing his competition for the best of the Midwest, like he was worried about that shit. He's like, make sure none of my shit's playing too loud and shit. Because I mean, he doesn't have hype man or any of that shit. He just, you know. And the way he presents himself without a hype man is what really makes the 2Fresh show. Fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just, he has one of the
I used to run without a hype man, but I just, I ain't in that kind of shape, man. I run out of breath. Mung saves the day, dude. He really does. He catches my breaths right when I need him, just so I can, one little makes all the difference. Like, I can finish an entire verse with one little.
Yeah, I like
Let's get that.
I like that I've kind of been blessed with the ability to find like those keywords that you can eliminate during the live performance for that extra, like that breath that you need. So like maybe just like a conjunction that connects two lines together that isn't necessarily needed. Just taking that out, using that for your breath and to keep going. But I haven't performed in a while, and I don't feel like I'm able to do all my music live like I could a little while ago. But just putting it together as a live performance and knowing what you can and can't do on stage to prevent yourself from exerting yourself live in front of a crowd is super important, and something that takes quite a while to learn.
You could always do open mics and shit too. Because then you're on the stage, you know. I mean, there's not a lot of people. That's usually that's what a lot of people use the open mics for, is practice.
So we got one more song left to play. You got anything? Would you want to spit anything over like a random beat or something before you walked out?
I'm not sure. I might see what's going on during this song, and if we decide that. It's a good idea that we might do something whenever we get back.
Alright, bet.
Alright, cool.
I gotta find this one first, though. This is the one that we play on Heart's Hardest, just because it's perfect for the theme of the song. You go fucking retarded hard on it. I actually used it for the commercial, too. But I gotta find this motherfucker first.
Is it in there?
It's in here. It's right here. Alright. So I don't even know what album this is off of. I just know I found it on the internet and thought it was dope. But this one's called Hometown.
Yeah, off and now loading.
Huh?
It is off and now loading.
It is?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Like I said, now loading was at a dark time in my life, so I remember like half the songs on it. Mm-hmm. But I did download it and bump it. I just don't remember half my life then. So yeah, this one, I love this one. It's some of your heart. Your third verse on this still fucking makes my brain hurt. I love it. This is the last one we're playing. You may or may not get to hear some live 2Fresh. And then we still have the notorious basement radio question that gets asked to everybody that steps in this booth. And we apologize to your girlfriend for this question. It's hypothetical. Everybody has to answer it, and it's funny. But this song's called Hometown. This is off Now Loading. It's 2Fresh.